Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to showcase a build for the new Joined Forces team. I guess the category itself obviously isn't new. It was added when the LR, Yamcha and Poir became the new World Tournament reward, but Kale and Caulifla are currently the unit with the highest leader skill for that team. So they have a 130% to all stats and then 4 key leader skill. Let's see, he can be sealed, so let's go for the 12 key with Saiyaman 1 and 2. And then we'll grab all of those for you and those for you. So yeah, 130% 4 key. And then of course their secondary leader skill is super types 100% and 4 key. So I guess you could, if you wanted to, hybridize the team a little bit with some strong super AGL units. But I decided, I've talked about this before on streams and on Twitter and stuff, if I'm doing a showcase of a particular category, then I only want to bring units for that category. So this is a full Joined Forces team. Unfortunately for poor LR Yamcha, even though he is good, I would say he is easily far and away the best of the 3 World Tournament LRs. He doesn't really get a spot on this team because the team is full of very, very strong units. Obviously, we've brought a support unit in the Broly and Paragus, but you can very easily run a full LR team. There are tons to choose from. There's like at least 2 or 3 of each colour or each type of this category that are LRs. So, absolutely tons of units. Now, of course, LR, Kale and Caulifla get a huge amount of their passive to activate from this team, because as I'm sure you're aware at this point, I'll probably end up mentioning it in almost every video that they're one of the main focuses, but they get 10% attack per Universe 6, Joined Forces or Pure Saiyans category ally on the team, and if the unit is in multiples of those categories, then they get multiple activations. So if a unit is in all 3, that unit is giving them 30%. Now, obviously, being a Joined Forces category team, every single unit on the team is in the Joined Forces category. And then, of course, Broly and Paragus, and then the Kale and Cauliflas themselves are in Pure Saiyans. And then the Kale and Cauliflas are in Universe 6. So they are getting a pretty decent amount of their passive active. Obviously, in this particular event, they're not getting any of their guaranteed additional attack passives. But they are going to still perform very, very well on this team. So then, of course, I decided to bring the LR Fusions. Obviously, they are a fantastic rotation to run together. They have almost exactly the same link set. And, of course, we probably won't get to see it in this event because we won't take enough damage. Well, maybe we will under a 130% defense leader skill. But if we get their transformations, obviously, transformed, they are 2 of the upper tier units in the game. So they are very, very strong. And then, of course, I also brought the Go Bros, arguably the next best unit on Global after Kale and Caulifla. In fact, of course, on this team, as I've discussed before, Kale and Caulifla are definitely the best unit when their passive is fully activated. But obviously here, where they're not getting any guaranteed additional attacks, you could definitely make arguments that Goten and Gohan are maybe better, if not equal at least, who knows. But we'll let you go first, and then we'll get, there's tons of tech key for Gohan and Goten. See, the thing is, it can be done. It'd be kind of funny if we actually kill him before we get to the end of the event, and then obviously we just continue the boss rush if that happens. But they are very, very strong. They link reasonably well together, but more importantly, they both are able to build up their own key. So the fact that because they don't really share any key links. Obviously, the Go Bros only have, is it Golden Warrior, like the 1 key link? But they do, of course, share Super Saiyan and Legendary Power. And then, yeah, they are both somewhat self-sufficient, so they can work really well as a rotation. Obviously, there we got super lucky with the orbs, so we got full super attacks for both of them. But yeah, the team has tons of options. You got the newest LR from from Super Battle Road, the Goku and Bulma. We've got obviously the free-to-play Goku and Arale. Tien and Chaozu are on there. The old school LR androids, Goten and Trunks. Then we've of course got Goku and Frieza, who would be a good unit for the team because they would trigger the Universe Survival Saga allies part of Kale and Caulifla's passive as well. Then of course we've got the GT trio, we've got Trunks and Mai, Beerus and Whis, like so many units. And then of course that's just the super type units. Then we got like Goku Black and Zamasu, we got Bojack, because even though Bojack's card is like mainly Bojack, of course you know from the art and the super attack and the actual name of the card, there is Bojack and his crew. The Metal Cooler Core, LR Cell, because Cell is technically Cell and the Cell Juniors, the newest LR androids, the physical ones, so there are tons of units. Just having a quick look down here as well, let's have a look at some of the non-LRs. You got like the Bota Magetta. I guess, see, I kind of wanted to bring Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the Vegeta on Bulma card, the one that has the counters and like the rage mode. He's a really good unit and I really wish he was on more categories. But obviously because we have such powerful cards to choose from, he's kind of not worth having on the team just as like a random rotating unit. I wanted to bring Paragus and Broly and the Saiyaman 1 and 2 because they are support units. And obviously with the Go Bros and Caulifla rotation and then the double LR Fusions rotation, there's kind of no place for him. But you also have the Gawasu and Zamasu, who are a really good support unit defensively. They make a good addition to the team. You've got the free-to-play Namekians. They would not be good on this team at all, really, because they their whole passive is hinged around Universe Survival Saga and Universe 6 and Namekian allies. So they would only get a small buff just from literally the two Kale and Cauliflas. Ghost Tanks is on here, and he's obviously very good. You can probably run a pretty decent free-to-play team, in fact, because you could use the LR, Yamcha, and Poir as the leader. Saiyaman 1 and 2 are, of course, technically a free-to-play unit. Then you've got, let's see, there's the AGL free-to-play version of the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma. Again, obviously the Namekians, even though they're not very good, but Ghost Tanks. There's the Trunks, Goten, and Marin card as well. And of course the OG LR androids are free-to-play. So yeah, you can make an interesting free-to-play video. I'm pretty sure actually, like, the day these guys hit global, or maybe it was yesterday, I'm not entirely sure. But I know our boy Jay Fanta did a video of the free-to-play Join Forces team, so make sure you go check that out on his channel. That's the thing, I've mentioned this before, but like, obviously being a whale and rainbowing as many of the like top-tier pay-to-play units as I can, I don't normally level up like free-to-play units in terms of their hidden potential. Like, I'll unlock all the copies to open their paths and stuff, but I don't rainbow like or really put many orbs at all into free-to-play units unless they're one that I'm actually going to consistently use on my teams. So there's probably a few of those units that would make an optimal free-to-play version of this team that I haven't actually put any investment into. Besides, like I said, our boy has already done that free-to-play version of the team video, but we are here to show off the nice pay-to-play version, considering I have the Int LR Vegito rainbowed, thanks to the 4-year. The Gogeta has 2 dupes, my Kale and Caulifla has 1, and then obviously Saiyaman 1 and 2 are free-to-play, so they're rainbowed. Broly and Paragus are rainbow for me, and I managed to find a 79% LR Kale and Caulifla friend. Shout out to the boy, the first warden. Hopefully you guys watched that awesome collab video I did with him and the homie Garesh for the summons. It was absolutely insane. Very, very good. So if you want to run this team yourself, it's very easy to find Kale and Caulifla friends at the moment. It's kind of funny, I was joking about it with a friend the other day, but like, having Kale and Caulifla set as your friend is just such a flex, because no one really wants them for their leader skill. Like, they want them to run on their Pure Saiyans or Universe Survival Saga, like full power. I forgot just how many categories they're actually in, but like, people want them to run on their actual teams. I don't think many people are like desperately clamoring to run the Joined Forces team. Although they would make a good leader for Super AGL Super Battle Road, I guess, if you still need to complete that stage, just based on how good they are. Especially if you end up getting the fight where you fight against Vegeta, Nappa and Raditz, because then they have the Pure Saiyans enemies to go wild on. So they would be very good there. But yeah, like no one really wants them as their leader skill. Everyone just has them set as their leader at the moment, basically to show off the fact that they've pulled them. I think mine is currently set as Metal Cooler for the people that are doing the Golden Freezer Easy A still. So, I was going to say I could put Gogeta in the front slot to see if we can actually take some damage, and maybe end up getting a transformation. But I just noticed just how little health Boo actually has left, so he is blatantly going to die on this turn, going to get wiped out. I mean, he did super, so if the event could be a little bit longer, we potentially... Actually, no, that's not even close, is it? Yeah, even with only 130% leader skill, having a team comprised of some of the best LRs is definitely going to be pretty powerful. We've got 500,000 HP on a team that only has double 130% leaders for the HP. I mean, it's for all three stats, but yeah, 130% to HP, and we still have over 500,000 health. So I can see why they only made their leader skill that low. Because obviously, I think when they first came out on JP, or at least when the category first came out with the Yamcha and Poir, I don't know if there were that many LRs that were in the category, but so many have come out now that are actually in the category that the team is actually quite ridiculous. So I'll just go into the next fight here just so I can bring up the team menu so we can have that showing on the screen here. So yeah, very, very good team. As you saw, we absolutely destroyed Boo with no effort whatsoever. I do feel like at some point in the future, maybe not with the next set, but I feel like Joined Forces will eventually get its own Super Battle Road stage, which would be pretty funny, because obviously, like, you can run them with the Yamcha lead and then like a Kale and Caulifla friend, but like if you have your own Kale and Caulifla and you have like the Go Bros and the LR fusions, like that'll probably be one of the first ones I'll be able to no item, because that'll be so easy. But yeah, I think it could get its own stage at some point. But yeah, this team very good. Obviously the Broly and Paragus, we didn't really go into details about some of the units, but they are a support unit for the Joined Forces category, so they are perfect to bring on the team. And yeah, quite a lot of fun. I don't know, there's no boss rush you can do it on at the moment. I guess if we replace Broly and Paragus with someone, we could do the super stage of Super Battle Road. So I might do that actually for a video. That'd be quite interesting, because then we could bring the Vegeta and Bulma, because they are an STR unit, and then yeah, we already have all the other types covered. So yeah, I'll do that as a video, definitely. Let me know in the comments if that is something that you guys want to see. So that is the Joined Forces team. Like I said, a lot of fun to run. Even with only a 130% leader skill, the team is incredibly powerful. And yeah, Kale and Caulifla are ridiculous. The hype was definitely justified. They are ridiculously good. And there you go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.